We are going to San Francisco. I say we because you're coming with me. It's a little bit over 2 hours. I think when I looked, it was like 2 hours and 5 minutes from my house. So it's pretty easy. It's 8:35. We're gonna go. The place that I want to go to first opens at 11. So we're accounting for time for traffic. I'm probably not gonna film much when I'm driving because it's honestly really distracting. So I'll check in with you periodically. I just got gas and it used to cost me like between 35 and 40. It was just 33 for a little over half a tank.
2 hours later.
We made it to the first place I wanted to go to. It's not that bad. I think it actually is like 11:20-ish, which is okay. I thought, hang on, there's not anywhere to put you. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. When I mapped it, the map said it would be like 2.5 hours. And I was like, okay, well, that's fair because it's like 2 hours to the San Francisco city limits. And then, the music store is like next to Golden Gate Park, which is like on the other side of Sacramento. San Francisco. Where do I think I am? But we made it on time. So we're gonna go run into the music store that I wanna go to. We're parked at a Whole Foods right now because here's a little trick. If you're not a city hopper like I am, here's a bit of advice. If you're traveling in a city and you are driving, if you're in a city, find a restaurant or a grocery store or something that has like public parking that you don't necessarily have to pay for. There's going to be a limit. There's going to be a time limit, like 2-3 hours, maybe even 1 hour, sometimes half an hour. It's scary. But find yourself a parking lot because then you can essentially park for free for a couple hours. Just got back from the music store. And I got 2 CDs. Every time I come, I have success. Every time being, this is the second time now. Last time I got 2. This time I got 2. I'll show you. First one. Born This Way, baby! Born This Way, of course. The special edition, because it has the extra songs that my regular doesn't have. And then I got Eusexua, because that's the one that I'm here in San Francisco to see the tour for. So I get to see Twigs tonight, and I just got a Twigs CD. So that's kind of like manifesting. Like that's kind of crazy that I was like, oh, I'm here to see Twigs. And then I flip, and the first thing in her little section in the CD part is Eusexua. I was like, well, there you are. So I'm gonna see if I can find a bathroom because I've had to pee for like 2 hours now. I'm gonna see if I can use this restroom here that's by that park. So I'm just here to drop things off. I found somewhere to park that had a bathroom. Parking was not free, the bathroom was free. I don't know who charges to use a bathroom.
Peeing's definitely supposed to be free. Free the pee! Free the pee! Free the pee! Free the pee!
It's like a, take the ticket and then when you leave, pay, and it just charges you for how long you're there. So we could be here like all day. It's fine. The street's behind me and a bunch of cute little houses, and then in front of me, can I flip the camera? And then I'm sitting like on top of like a walking trail that goes around a stadium. And there's a bunch of people here walking around, so I don't feel weird. I don't feel like I'm the only one here. I am the only one not running. I'm just kind of sitting, watching, but that's okay. All of my life. But I think I'm gonna go in a second and find something to do. Either walk around or do something else. I know I'm dehydrated, but I don't want to drink like a shit ton of water because finding like free bathrooms around here is very, very hard. I mean, I did. There's a bathroom that I can use that's free. So I'm like, maybe I should drink a ton of water and then go before I leave. Because when I leave this parking lot, when I leave this park, I don't know like where else to park and where else to use the bathroom. So I think that's the move. So I'm gonna go back to the car, eat a little bit.
All right, me too, girl. I love to eat too.
drink a ton of water, and then just hang out in the area and like not go far, because I don't want to get stranded without a bathroom again. I kind of want to take one of those, what are those self-driving taxis in San Francisco? They're called like Waymos or something, because you can go way more places. Okay. Don't fall out, please. 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 Anyways, like I was saying, I tend to ramble. I forget what I'm doing, and I forget that there's a camera in front of me, and I'm just like talking, like out of my ass. So I'm going to eat, and then this parking is 24 hours, and I have a feeling it's cheap fare because there's a lot of people here, and a lot of people who look like they've been here for a while. So I'm not worried about it being expensive. I think I might just chill out here, and then yeah, just see what happens. I can park as early as 6, where I'm parking for the concert later. I can get in the garage at 6. So I have like 5 hours in San Francisco to kill. Kill it! But I'm gonna eat. I put a hat on because it was sunnier than I thought. Usually it's cloudy when I come to San Francisco, but today it was sunny. I wanted to find a good spot somewhere to go plane spotting. Because San Francisco is one of the busiest airports, and one of the biggest, but one of the busiest international airports. And I kind of just like to watch and see all the planes and do all the stuff. So I wanted to find a good spot to do that. So I'm going to keep walking through the garden if I can. In certain scenarios, I feel like a tourist, but not around San Francisco. When I come to San Francisco, I feel like a local. But when I come, I never feel like I'm an outsider. Like I always feel like really welcomed, and that like I know what I'm doing here. Like I can walk around and I know how to navigate public transportation. Don't worry about me, I'll be okay. You're propped up against a yerba mate. Flavor doesn't matter. I'm standing outside because I locked my keys in the car. So we're standing outside of the car with my stuff, with my bag, with my phone, obviously, that's what I'm recording on. And yeah, I can't get into the car. So luckily I'm parked in an area that's not like sketchy. So I'm fine hanging out here until someone comes to help out. I had a thought because this is also the Golden Gate Park Ranger headquarters. Like that's this building here. Thinking, can I like call them and be like, do you have someone that can help out? Like, does this happen? Does this happen often? Like, what's going on? Totally my fault. I'm just curious if any of them know how to fix it, and if any of them can help me. I mean, they're park rangers. Maybe they can. There's no one around. I'm gonna need to move the car eventually. I need to go to the concert later, and all of my stuff is in the car. So I'm just gonna call and see if I can get a company to come unlock the door for me. But how do I prove that like it's my car and I'm not just like picking this random car and I'm like, can you like help me break into this car? Like, it's still really windy, but update. I called the park ranger phone number because I'm in the ranger parking lot. And the guy said that they used to offer like opening door, like getting keys back service, but they stopped doing it because of like the liability of like the damage of the car. So I called AAA, and the robo woman that answered the phone said, you know, click on 1 if it's like this or that or whatever. And I clicked through all the numbers, told like what was the issue, and then the robot sent me a link. So I clicked on the link, no problem. and it was like a questionnaire, had me put in the license plate number, it found the car, it knew the make and model, and then it was like, okay, you know, what's the problem? Put in the problem. I chose, there was options. There was like blown tire, you know, headlight not working, and then one of them was keys locked inside. Picked that one, and then I sent in the request, and then it pinged my location, and then it said about an hour and a half until someone can come service. So I need to find something to do for an hour and a half, which isn't going to be hard. Like, it's San Francisco. I could do many things for an hour and a half. So they're going to send me like automated text message alerts when they dispatch someone and then when they show up. So I guess I'll just hang out here until the person shows up. But yeah. Hey, so it's 11:30 at night. Just got out of the concert. We're sitting in the garage right now, obviously. And I literally can't hear a thing. My body hurts so much from standing and dancing. But let me tell you this. I've never had a ticket to a concert that was general admission. There's always been a seat number. So I've always gone to the concert, and then they're like, oh, like, show me, like, whatever. You scan the phone. They're like, okay, you know, and they kind of like usher you to your seat. This one was general admission. So I waited in line like everyone else, because the VIP was different. Waited in line like everyone else, and then he scanned me in and was just kind of like, go ahead. And I was like, oh, but here's the thing though. They typically have like security where you put your phone, your keys, whatever you're bringing in, because they're looking for weapons, right? Safety. I put my stuff in the thing, and I had powered off my phone because I've been using it all day for navigation, filming, and calling AAA to come get the keys out of my car. That's not the point.
Okay, but that's not the point.
I'd been using the phone all day, and I wasn't driving a whole lot enough to charge it, because I charge it when I'm driving, right? Because I plug it in to play the music. Anyways, and I have a battery pack, like a charger, but I didn't bring it with me. Nice one. So, I put my stuff in the security thing, and he was like, scanned me through, and then I got to the door, and I was powering up the phone, and I looked him like dead in the eyes. I said, my phone is about to die. I'm gonna try so hard to pull up the ticket, but I need you to trust me, I have it. And he was like, okay. Pulled up the phone. I powered it on, punched in my code, pulled up Ticketmaster. Of course it's taken forever to load, and I'm watching that 1%, like you better not, right? Watching that 1% like a hawk as Ticketmaster's loading. It loads. I go to my tickets, click on Twigs, click on the barcode, he scans it, boom, we're in. The conclusion that I made was I'm okay not filming anything. Because I was like, it's not worth, you know, killing the phone, because I might need it in like a dire situation, right? I'm gonna sneeze. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen.
We are going to pretend we didn't hear that.
But it ended up lasting longer than I thought. When I powered it off, waiting in line, it was at 6%. I thought when I turned it back on, it would be at like 4 or 5. When I turned it back on, it was at 1%. But that one lasted probably 6% worth. And then I took 2 videos of my 2 favorite songs that she was performing, which conveniently, very, very conveniently, were at the very beginning. I was very thankful. I got a video of Drums of Death. And I got a video of Sushi. Of course. So I was really happy that I got those videos, because if the phone had died before I got those videos, then the whole thing would have been a bust, because now I can't look back at it and picture, or it didn't happen. So, wait. I'm trying to think. obviously. It's a 2-hour drive home. That'll put me home at like almost 2 o'clock. And I have work tomorrow. But I told my boss, I said, give me the Zoom link to the office meeting, because she does that. If she knows that you're gonna miss it, she'll email you the link to the Google Meet so you can at least watch the meeting. I told her, I said, give me that link.
Give it to me now!
And she sent me the link, so nothing else, I can watch it from bed. I do have an actual meeting though at like 10:30. So, that I can't miss. We got food. Because I am so hungry. I think I only ate like one thing today, which was fine. I mean, I kept going. We survived, obviously. But maybe that attributed to my stress earlier. So we're gonna eat and then we're gonna hit the road. Oh my God, so good.
Oh my gosh, so creamy.